Welcome back to the Year in Rock, which comes to you from Moscow. Now, one band which went from stars to superstars this year were Guns N' Roses. Their albums, Use Your Illusion 1 and 2, topped the charts. Their guitarist Izzy left, and their audiences were left gasping for more.
The band began the year at January's Rock in Rio festival with 2 new members in tow, keyboardist and occasional conga man Dizzy Reed and former Cult drummer Matt Sorum.
And it ended up being the best thing that's ever happened to the band. You know, it made us a lot stronger as a group. You know, we got to be friends again in a different way because the tensions to make a new album have been so hard on us in LA. You know, we're getting it done, but, you know, we really ended up needing this. It was kind of therapeutic.
Then came promises of a tour, for which the Guns warmed up with a blitz of one-night mini-dates that ripped through San Francisco, Los Angeles, and New York City. The band's New York date also doubled as a video shoot for the Terminator 2 track, You Could Be Mine, which eventually arrived on MTV, tagged with an appearance by the Terminator himself.
We filmed the show in the Ritz, and then, you know, I guess Arnold was flying back from Congress. I'm like, I want to be in the video.
Finally, on Memorial Day weekend, Guns N' Roses launched their first ever headlining tour.
I get up around 7, get out of bed around 9.
Ever since we started, we've been aiming at, you know, we wanted our second major album. We wanted a headlining tour, you know, and to do it right. And it feels great.
In a lousy season for concert tours, the Guns N' Roses show, with Skid Row opening up, prospered. And of course, there was never a dull moment. Every show, it seemed, featured an Axl Rose rant or two, and in St. Louis, after he jumped into the crowd to protect a fan or grab a camera or something, an actual riot ensued, resulting in 15 arrests, 80 injuries, a purported $200,000 worth of property damage, and the band's most heartfelt thanks in the notes to its next album. In the great tradition of Jerry Lee Lewis, the Rolling Stones, and Led Zeppelin, trouble was Guns N' Roses' constant companion. They were fined by local officials in New York and Indiana and sued by their former drummer, Steven Adler, who charged that they'd encouraged his incapacitating heroin addiction. But the band roared on, bringing its world-beating sound to Europe in August, and at every stop along the way, insisting that its long-delayed brace of Use Your Illusion albums would be coming out real soon.
I just want to get it as soon as possible.
Thought-provoking, violent, and negative.
Finally, on September 17th, 1.5 million fans across the country lined up at record stores to actually buy Use Your Illusion 1 and/or 2. So what really took so long?
Success, you know, made it take a long time. That sudden realization of, like, being huge. And then there was the associated drug problems that you know, ensued.
With a new, strictly sales-driven ranking system recently instituted, Guns N' Roses became the first band to debut at number 1 and 2 on the Billboard chart. Ironically, the first single released after the 2 albums finally appeared was a song that dated all the way back to the band's scuffling club days, although the video that accompanied it was very much a product of the group's rock star present.
Very self-indulgent, extremely self-indulgent. So self-indulgent, I'm going to film 3 versions of myself tonight.
Then, on Thanksgiving, Axl Rose announced to the world that Guns guitarist, songwriter, and singer Izzy Stradlin had resigned from the band and was being replaced by one Gilby Clarke from an LA group called Kill for Thrills. Exactly what this crucial personnel change might mean for rock's most charismatic band remains to be seen.